Well, hello! Welcome back to my channel. Just Shauna here to talk about some friggin' books. I'm actually doing the, what is it called? Flip the Page challenge, which Jesse the Reader came up with, and it just seems like a lot of fun. I've seen a few people doing it, and yeah, it's just a fun, good time. Jesse is so creative. Cat, can we not? Yeah, Jesse's just like super creative with these fun-ass challenges. And I wanted to participate. So the way that this works is you count how many bookshelves you have, and then people give you coordinates, 3 coordinates, based on the number of shelves that you have. So you say, like, I have 16 shelves, so give me a number 1 through 16. And then also how many books per shelf. I just said 15 because a lot of my shelves aren't those big, huge ones, so a lot of them are around like 15 or so books. And then a page number, like, range, and I just said 1 through 400. Some of the coordinates won't work, of course, and I'll just use other ones. So the first prompt is you're getting a new identity. So you use the coordinates to find a book, flip to the page that is given, and find a name on the page. The first name you see, that is your new name. Okay, the first coordinates that I have are from Miss Ola, being cheeky, and she gave me 3. I'm gonna use the third one she gave me first, because I said 1 through 16, 1 through 15, and 1 through 400, so she gave me 16, 15, and 400. We'll see if that works. I don't know. And some of my shelves I didn't count, like my Wuthering Heights. It's all Wuthering Heights books. And then my writing reference shelf I didn't count. And then this Game of Thrones shelf I didn't count just because there's only like a couple books on it, and I don't know. I just didn't count it. So anyways, that's that. But yeah, my 16th shelf down here, and the 15th book. Let's see. I don't know if this will work, because that shelf actually does have a fair amount of nonfiction, some of which is like memoirs and biographies, so that could work. This is Conquest of Violence, the Gandhian Philosophy of Conflict, from a class I took in college about Martin Luther King Jr. So, page 400, does it even have? It does not. So this won't work. I'll use her other coordinate, 6, 6, and 6, ma'am. I have a tank top on under this in an effort to not, you know, whatever, get weird comments, but it's all like bunching up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, The Kite Runner. I have not read this. Let's flip to the 6th page. Hassan. My name is Hassan. The second prompt is it's time to get up and move the heck out of your town. So the location of the book that your coordinates direct you to is where you're moving. Next one is 5, 12, and 369. I don't know if this will work because I think the shelf it's going to land me on does not have 12. I'll just carry it down to here. 11, 12. Devil in the White City. This takes place in Chicago. It is nonfiction. It's really good, by the way. So I'm going to Chicago. Number 3 is you're all settled into your new home, but you got to get a job to get that cash money flow going. So you have to create a job using the first object you see on the page where the coordinates take you. I've got 7, 7, and 307. Ooh, Age of Legend. This could be interesting. Boots. Boots is the first object I see. What? I'm gonna be a shoe designer, like a fashion designer, but of boots. Number 4 is that you've started your job, but now you're developing feelings for your coworker. So find the book on the coordinates, and the first character that you see is your new love interest. 7, 9, and 284. Okay, so I know that this is 7, 7, which is the Kishi. 284. I got Amana, our main character, and he's a good guy, so I will take that. He's a good guy, and he's also a badass. Number 5 is to use the coordinates, flip to the page, and the first bit of dialogue you see is the first thing that you say to your potential lover. 14, 2, and 267. Oh, I got Siege and Storm. And 200 and... I haven't read this in so long. Okay, there's no dialogue. I'm just gonna... The previous page, like right before this page starts, there's dialogue. And it is, the real question is how to fight them. So that's the first thing I'm going to say to my new potential lover, Amana. And I mean, that would work. He would be down for that. Well, he's trying to be a pacifist. But, you know, for me, he'll stop, right? Number 6 prompt is that line really got them. I knew it would. Now you're in love and you're going to propose, but you don't have enough money for an actual ring. So using coordinates, the first object you come across is what you're going to use to propose with. Coordinates are 1, 1, and 88. And that is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Wands! Hell yeah. That's pretty cool to propose with, a fucking wand. Sign me up. Number 7, we've arrived at your wedding. Using the coordinates, flip to the page, the first bit of dialogue is the opening line of your vows. 5, 6, and 7, that is so cute. That's what Christina's son said. Christina of Game of Tomes. Oh, I don't think this will be pleasant at all. Dark places. Fuck. The first bit of the page is like, it's in the middle of dialogue, but then there's dialogue right after that, so I'll just count that, the one right after. And it is, what about the book? Didn't the book... ... I guess I could go with that. I don't know. 8, it's honeymoon time. Wherever the book's location is that the coordinates lead you to, that is the location of your honeymoon. 10, 5, and 125. Oh, the Shattered Realms series, the first book, Flamecaster. So I guess I'm going, I can't even remember the name of their world right now. It's like the Fells. Yeah, Arden. Kingdom of Arden, the Queendom of the Fells. I want to go to the Queendom of the Fells. That sounds like a better place. Number 9, things got a little crazy on the honeymoon and now you're expecting a baby. I did not sign up for this. The next coordinates, find your next book, flip the page, and the first name is the name of your firstborn child. 13, 3, and 300. Oh, sisterhood. Second summer of the sisterhood. Billy? Billy. I don't love that. No offense to any Billies out there. Number 10. We are time jumping 5 years and your child desperately is begging for a pet. So find the book, flip to the page. The first creature you come across is your pet. But if you don't find a creature, the first object you have will be used as a pet replacement. 5, 10, and 150. Oh, I don't think there's any creatures in this book. Okay. I mean, that's not exactly a creature. Paper fish. It's kind of an object and kind of a creature. Paper fish. That's my child's pet. Honestly, for a 5-year-old, that'll do. 11, your child is going to school. Flip to the page on the coordinates, and using words on that page, create the name of their school. 10, 10, and 100. Okay, so 10, catching fire. Okay. We're gonna go with Cinna Darius School for Peacekeepers. I don't know. Number 12, you decide you're gonna start a YouTube channel as a hobby. Find something on the page of the coordinates that will be the core topic of your channel. 3, 3, and 3. Pretty life in the red villa was over and done with. They had to live a very different life. Okay, I'm gonna maybe cheat here because it's talking about birthday. It's talking about their pretty life in the red villa and living a different life, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna make it a lifestyle YouTube channel, perhaps focusing on gifts, like gift ideas. 13 is find the book using the coordinates, flip to the page, and use words from that page to create your YouTube channel name. We have 6, 10, and 28. City of Thieves. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, I'm gonna call it Original Home Revolution. I don't know. It's because it sounds hardcore. 14 is to find the book using the coordinates, and the first bit of dialogue you see is how you will greet your viewers at the start of every video. 7, 8, and 36. Daughter of the Forest. Okay, the very first bit of dialogue is hella boring, so I'm gonna combine it with the second bit. It says, thanks, we make a good team. And I'm gonna go with that. Thanks, we make a good team. There you go, that's how I'm gonna start my videos. 15, you've decided to write a book. Flip to the page, use words on that page to create your book title. 1, 2, and 3. And I already know it's this one, and now it's gonna be Chamber of Secrets. Probably some shit about the Dursleys. Here we go. I'm gonna call it Winded Rhinoceros. Ooh, or a bomb that might go off at any moment. That's what I'm actually gonna name it. Winded Rhinoceros is funny, but a bomb that might go off at any moment. It's a pretty cool book title, right? 16, find the book, flip to the page. The first line will be the opening line for your new book. 2, 7, and 5. Oh man. Or 2, 7, and 75. What did I say? This is F. Scott Fitzgerald, This Side of Paradise. I haven't actually ever finished this. Oh, what's the line gonna be? That's half of on the other page, so we're gonna go with the first full line on this page, which is, it was not for several months that Beatrice wrote Amory the full situation. Okay. 17 is plot twist. The reason you even created a new identity is because a killer was after you. Now that you're a mega famous author and YouTuber, they've tracked you down again. And they are coming for you. Use the coordinates, flip to the page. The first character you see is your would-be killer. 7, 13, 375. Aeronauts Wingless. Oh, I like these people. Captain Grimm? Oh, I like him. 18. One day you're setting up to film for your YouTube channel and you're suddenly struck by the killer. Using the coordinates, find the first object you see, and that is what they used to kill you. 11, 12, and 211. 12. Oh, Slayer. All right. It's a pamphlet. I am killed with a pamphlet. How though? Maybe they paper cut me to death? 19, find the book using the coordinates. The first line that you see on the page will go on your tombstone. 8, 12, and 347. Child is this? 347, not enough pages. Okay, that's not working. I'm going to use Ola's last one that she gave me. 4, 2, and 0. So let's see, it's Monstrous. Let's see what the first page of Monstrous has to offer. Monstrous Volume 1. Oh wait, this is Volume 3? Oh, because I had them. Okay, that's dialogue, and it's like a person's name. So I'm gonna go to the next one. I have some things to tell you, and you're going to listen. I mean, I'll take it. That's a pretty cool tombstone. I'd be very curious if I saw that on a tombstone. Okay, there we are. We are all done with the flip the book challenge, or flip the page challenge. I'm sorry, that's what it's called. Super fun. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I highly recommend doing it if you want to do a sort of different challenge tag thing. It's kind of fun and funny to see the things. I'm for real about to like make a book with that as the title. What was it? The bomb? A bomb that might go off at any moment. And I really like that tombstone line too. And proposing with a wand, like, I know some of y'all out there would die if you got proposed to with like a Harry Potter wand from the wizarding world of Harry Potter. I bet you'd lose your shit, huh? I would too. I'd be like, that's super cool and super cool. All right, that is all though. Thank you so much for your time. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.